Welcome to the Talk Like a Leader podcast, where we explore the mindset, skill set, and habit set of leadership communication. Using these tips, techniques, and tactics, you'll be able to talk like a leader to build better relationships and get more done. Your host is Guy Harris, who has more than 20 years of combined professional and military experience in consulting, coaching, and training in areas like team and interaction dynamics, communication strategies and tactics, as well as emotional intelligence. Take it away, Guy.
Now, one of the questions that I hear quite a bit in workshops and sometimes in my coaching conversations with people and just in casual conversations about the DISC model, how it applies to life, and this whole understanding of personality and behavior style assessment. The question is, can your personality change over time? And it's usually couched in this way, like, Guy, I was having this I was thinking about how I was as a kid and how I am as an adult. I think I was different as a kid than I am as an adult. Well, fundamentally, personality style doesn't really change that much, and probably the best way to illustrate that is to share with you my experience and make a connection for you. I am and always have been a very logical, linear, analytical kind of guy. Relatively monotone, don't get emotionally excited about stuff. I took things apart and put them back together when I was 5. I took things apart and put them back together when I was 35. I took things apart and put them back together again last week. I'm still the guy who likes to take things apart and understand why they work and understand the reasons behind things. I don't think that part of me will ever change. And that's my core personality. It's just my view of life and how I interact and how I see the world. What has changed over time is how I interact with the world. So while I still fundamentally see things the same way, process things the same way, I now engage with things differently. I have changed my behavior with regard to other people. So as a kid, power dynamic between me and my parents, it was one thing. I responded a certain way to that power dynamic. Now as an adult, I'm a father and grandfather. Different power dynamic. Do I behave differently? Yes. Different environment, different situations, different relationships. Yes, I respond differently. Am I different? Not really so much. I'm still logical, linear, and analytical, probably always will be. And so that's probably true for most people. Generally speaking, our core internal personality style doesn't really change too much over time. What does change is how we relate, interact, and connect with the world. And by this point in the video, I can say that there are 3 things I know are probably true about you. 1, you're still with me on the video. 2, you're probably interested in the DISC model and learning more about it. And 3, this is my guess, that you're probably interested in learning how you can use that information to become a better communicator, more effective leader, better team member, better parent, somehow improve your communication and connection with other people. And if those things are true, I'll let you know that there is some additional information you could get at DISCpersonalitytesting.com. If you go to DISCpersonalitytesting.com, you have an opportunity to either take a free or paid assessment, whatever works best for you.
This has been the Talk Like a Leader podcast. You can listen to this show every week wherever you get your podcast. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. I'm Guy Harris, and thanks for listening.